That's different in every case, and the reason is that so much is dependent upon different things as far as how long a criminal case takes. What happens is the police have to prepare everything. Then it goes to the district attorney's office. After it gets there, they've got to go through everything. If it's a felony, it's got to go through the indictment phase. So it can take anywhere from 6 months. I've had cases that have lasted a year, year and a half. Basically, the procedure of the process is this. Someone gets arrested. They go to jail. They've got a bond out of jail. At that time, typically they're going to come to my office. What we do from there is we make sure that we check for their case every single week. What we don't want to happen is for them to miss a court date. I know some of the lawyers do that. They don't check. They just depend on the client to actually inform them of a court date, but we don't do that here. I just don't like that. We start going to court and we get all the information. It's called discovery. And that might be audio, video, written statements, witness statements, police reports. We get everything. And then we come in and we go through it all. And at my firm, we actually have 2 lawyers on every case. And the reason that I like that is because it puts 4 eyes on it. And then that way we can make sure that everything is covered, all the bases is covered. At that point, there's 2 things that might happen. One is a plea bargain, which means I go and negotiate with the district attorney's office and come up with the absolute best possible outcome on the case. Second thing is we might end up in trial. Some of my clients, are totally innocent and they're not going to take anything. And so we don't want them to take anything. We want them to go to trial if they're innocent because they are able to, or the DA's office has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that an offense was committed. To speak to a lawyer, call us at the Goolsby Law Firm. Our telephone number is 972-394-2141. We'll get you in for a free consultation.